Checking in 6:55 p.m. We have some down futures, nothing crazy that I can see. I'll go to those in a minute, but I want to talk about a stock that I do want to buy on a pullback here, and we'll kind of see how things shape up in the morning where the futures are at. It's still early. Oil was down a little bit, and sorry if I got a little bit of background noise. My air conditioning is blowing pretty hard here in Florida. But this is a stock we want to buy on a pullback, MWA, and probably looking to enter in the I think the low 8s or 860 area. Let me see where we're at. Right around 860, we're looking to buy this on a pullback. But we could go down and it might line up with this lower channel. We might not get 860s, but let's see. This is one that if we do hit that price, we think this one will have a good bounce. And I wouldn't mind doubling down on this one if it got down to the 780 area. So MWA is Mueller Water Products Inc. Super low PE. You can do your due diligence on this one. I like it. And there's some certain stocks that I think are going to be impervious somewhat to a market downturn unless things really start to come unraveled. Obviously, there's certain levels on the market that once they break, I'll just liquidate everything that I have on my current holdings. This is a small starter account that's separate from my cash account. But if we do break 255 on a close on the Dow, if we start getting below 263 intraday, I'll probably start lighting up on some stuff. I'm not even fully long here anyway, but leaning long and looking to buy pullbacks within the certain context of what we're looking to do. We're also looking to go short if we bounce. So like I said, let's have some ideas in mind for both directions. MWA is one that we do like on a pullback. I'd be interested in seeing how the cruise lines open up with a little bit of a double whammy. If the futures are negative and there's a little bit of negative news that came out over the weekend, I know they got a lot of juice to the upside. Given how far down they are, you might see a nice rebound in stuff like Carnival Cruise Lines. If you can get down to the 1030, 1080 area, anywhere in between those two fib levels, I believe. But this is one I like, MWA. And let's take a look at a 2-year on this one and kind of see how it shapes up. That is a 2-year possibly. Let's look at a 5-year. Yeah, I mean we got stretched below the 5-year lows on this, and then it snapped back up, trying to get back in the lower channel of the longer term trading range. So probably run into a little resistance here. A lot of the stuff that we looked at was hitting our little 34, 35 day moving average. Could pull back to 268, 269 if things get unraveled, but let's look at the futures real quick and not jump the gun here and see what we're looking at. Let's look at the E-minis. I was looking at oil earlier too, and it looks like it's pulling back a little bit. Nothing crazy. And let's see where the E-minis are at. And let's look at the intraday. Do a 3-day. These are some Fibonacci channels that we drew from further back to kind of give us some direction. They seem to work out pretty good. We're kind of floundering around here in between these two channels. So let's see what happens. A lot of energy off the top end. Some energy off the bottom. Too early to tell, but we'll keep an eye on it. We'll just watch it go tick by tick. Looks like it's kind of running out of rebound juice here, but like I said, too early to tell here. We'll have what we want to do either way in the morning.